What's up, everybody? This is Charlie Eugene. Today's review is going to be about the MSI Modern 15 A10M-455 laptop. This is a 15.6-inch laptop, full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution. This is the i5 10th generation processor. This model is the 8 gig DDR4 RAM. That's what it came with. I did put 16 gigs in here because I cannot start at 8. I have to start at 16. I don't even know why. In 2021, we're starting at 8. Apple, talking to you guys. The RAM is expandable to 32 gigs, so I'm going to be doing that in the future, getting it all, maxing it out to 32 gigs. Also, it's this model came with 512 solid state, and when I opened this up, there's an additional slot to put another M.2 in here, so you can throw yourself in a terabyte, another 512, whatever you want to do. So this is very, very upgradable. It has the Intel UHD integrated graphics, and that seemed to work pretty good. I know people are not really a fan of that chip set, but it works pretty good when I did use it. It has wireless AC, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. This has a total of 4 USB ports. So you got 2 on one side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see. 2 on one side, and then you have your one on this side along with USB Type-C. So you got 3.2 regular USB ports, and then you have your one USB Type-C port here. You also have your HDMI, which is a great thing if you want to connect it to a TV or to another monitor. It has the headphone jack here. I don't think that's the combination jack. I just think this is just a headphone jack, but that's okay. And your charging port here. And on this side, you just have the USB 3.2 ports, and then you have your micro SD. I'm not sure why they put a micro SD on there, but you know what? I'm not going to complain because I can still use the micro SD. And some laptops don't even have SD card readers, so I'm not going to complain about that. All right, so let me flip it over to the bottom. It has 2 grills going across the bottom here. So on the top, you got one grill. On the bottom, you got another grill right underneath the top grill. So that's definitely good to get that hot air out. You definitely want ventilation, good ventilation when it comes to laptops. And oh yeah, on the back, it also has 2 grills going, one on this side, one on that side. So you got plenty of space, or plenty of grills to get that hot air out. Also has the speakers on the bottom, left and right here, 2 little small grills for your speakers. I must admit, the speakers on this thing aren't the greatest. Definitely sounds like clock radio speakers from the 80s and 90s. Even when I was playing videos on music and YouTube videos at max volume, sound bad. I thought that the volume was down, but it was maxed. It was all the way up. So I'm not happy about that. But hey, you know what? That's why they got speakers, Bluetooth speakers you can connect to this, or headphones, right? Okay, so moving on. The case is nice. There's like these lines down, just going down the case. And that looks like wood, but we all know it's not wood. But it looks like wood. It looks premium. I like it. And it has the icon here. The dragon, it's like a dragon icon. It reminds you of a gamer laptop, but it's not a gamer laptop. People will think you're gaming, or you got a nice gaming machine, but it's just a content creator machine. Yeah, so moving on, let me look around here again. So yeah, it's a fingerprint magnet. That's another thing I don't like about it. It's a fingerprint magnet. It shows fingerprints. Every time you grab this thing, it's going to show fingerprints. It does have a backlit keyboard though, which is excellent. And I'll open it up to show you guys. Let me show you guys. You can't open this with one hand, but you got to be slow. That's the trick. So let me show you real quick. You can do it. I'm going to show you. You gotta be slow. The bottom comes up a little bit, but it can be done. I don't have time to do all that though. Who has time to do all that? I'm not. Yeah, that's silly stuff, right? But it can be done. So let me show you guys the keyboard. I should have cut this thing on. Let me turn it on. Here's the keyboard. You have nice island style keys on here. There's space in between each key. The keys feel really good. I love the keyboard. I'm not gonna lie. I love this keyboard. It feels really good. And you got 3 settings for the light on the keyboard. It's like, let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, and then it's off. And it's single key to cut the keyboard on and off the backlight. And it has, you know, your volume keys up here. Yeah, man, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, the touchpad. The touchpad makes normal noise. You know, touchpad, that's touchpad noise, right? That's normal touchpad noise. I usually use a mouse, so I'm not going to complain too much about the touchpad. It works. But yeah, so all in all, man, this machine's good. Oh yeah, it has a 3-cell battery. And the 3-cell battery works pretty good, especially when you go into the MSI Creator Center. And I want to talk about that Creator Center. So when I first got this laptop, it was at 0 battery power, and I did charge it. When I charged it, I only got up to 80%, and it just wouldn't charge anymore. So I said, man, how can a new machine not charge to 100%? You have to go into that Creator Center and go into the battery options. There's 3 options in that application. One is for mobility. That will give you your 100% battery life. So if you want to take it to Starbucks, you want to take it to Panera Bread, or take it out for a few hours and not worry about the battery, that's the setting you want to set it to. Then it has one in the middle called balance. That'll get you to 80%. And then there's another one that's best for battery, which is for when you use this like a desktop. You always have it plugged in, and it will only charge to 60% and stop. And then that way you're not overcharging the battery. So don't be alarmed when you buy this and think that the battery doesn't charge all the way. It does. You just have to go into that application and set it to the way you want it. Also, I ran across another issue. The issue I ran into was when I connected to my 5G, I would be web browsing, and then next thing you know, when I tried to load a new page or open a new window, it wouldn't load the web page. It would just show that page not displayed. So I didn't understand what it was. So I said, let me go into command prompt and run DNS flush, run the IP renew, all that stuff. And that seemed to fix it. I was like, okay, I'm good to go. But then it did it again. So what I had to do was I switched to my 2.4 network, and that seemed to fix the issue. Excuse me, no problems. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a device driver issue. I don't know what it is. If somebody out there has dealt with that and figured out how to fix it, please comment below and let me know, because I would like to use my 5G network sometimes with this. But for now, 2.4 is fine. Yeah, but so that's pretty much it, man. It's a great machine. It's budget friendly. I got this for $550. I'm sure you guys can find it out there somewhere else even cheaper. I did use the 720 HD webcam. I'm not sure if I brought that up earlier. I tested it out with Facebook video. That was excellent. And yeah, man, it's a pretty good machine. And here's the power brick. Let me close this down. Here's the power brick. Nothing special, just a small little brick with the MSI writing on it. So, nice little small brick. It does what it's supposed to do. Small power brick, good to go. But that's pretty much it, man. I really don't have much else. I'm making too much noise. I don't have nothing else to say about it. It works. It's a great machine. If you're looking for a budget machine, this is highly recommended. I like this better than the Dell Inspiron that I reviewed before. That machine didn't turn out the way I thought it would. So I returned that and I got this, and I'm letting you guys know this is a better buy if you're looking for a laptop. But anyway, it's Charlie Eugene. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna wipe this thing down because these fingerprints is killing me, man. I can't stand. Where's my microfiber at? Here we go. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. Wipe this thing down. I can't stand these fingerprints on this thing. That's the bummer about this thing. All right, y'all take it easy. I'm out of here.